Hey there, amazing friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we will talk about a question that I know you are curious about after that big day. You've studied so hard, you've practiced, you've put on your best clothes, and you've just walked out of your U.S. citizenship interview. You're probably feeling a mix of relief, happiness, and maybe a little bit of worry. And the biggest question of all, how do I know if I passed or failed? That feeling of not knowing is tough, right? You want to share the good news with your family and friends, but you're not sure if it's the right time yet. You've worked so hard for this moment, and now you just want a clear answer. Well, don't you worry. In this video, we're going to talk about everything you need to know. We'll talk about the signs you passed, the signs you might need to wait a little longer, and what to do in every situation. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear idea of what to expect next. Section 1. The 3 possible outcomes. Problem and solution. So let's talk about what happens at the end of your naturalization interview. The USCIS officer will usually give you one of 3 possible answers. Think of this as the solution to your big question. 1. The big yes. Full approval. This is the best case scenario. The USCIS officer will tell you right there, in person, that you have been recommended for approval. The immigration officer may say something like, First sample. Congratulations, you have passed your citizenship interview. Second sample. Your application is approved. We will now schedule you for your oath ceremony. Third sample. You have met all the requirements, and you are now recommended for American citizenship. Most of the time, the immigration officer gives you a sheet of paper with the date and time of your oath ceremony on it. This is your immediate sign that you passed. This is the most common and happiest outcome. 2. The we need more info. Continued case. Okay, this is where many immigrant applicants may feel a little nervous, but it's completely normal. Sometimes the USCIS officer might not have everything that they need to make a decision right away. This can happen if they need to see an original document, like a birth certificate or a marriage license. You have a simple mistake on your N-400 application that needs to be fixed. They need to check a detail about your travel history. If this happens, the immigration officer will not say you failed. Instead, they will give you a document called a Request for Evidence, or RFE, or a Notice of Continuation. This is not a rejection. It just means they need more proof or evidence. The solution is simple. Get the requested document, follow the instructions on the paper, and send it to them. Your case is still open and moving forward. 3. The we need more time. Decision delayed. In some cases, the officer might say they need to review your case more carefully. The USCIS officer might say something like, We are unable to make a decision on your case today. We need to review your citizenship application further. We will send you a notice in the mail. Again, this is not a rejection. It just means your case is a little more complicated, and the immigration officer needs time to make sure everything is correct. The USCIS might need to check with another department or review a specific law. The solution here is to be patient. They will send you a letter in the mail with their final decision. You just have to wait. Section 2. The clues or signals you passed. Highlight benefits. All right, so maybe the officer didn't give you a clear answer right away. Don't worry, there are some other good signs you can look for during the naturalization interview. The officer was friendly and relaxed. If the USCIS officer was smiling, making jokes, and seemed happy with your answers, that's a great sign. It means they feel confident in your application case. They gave you the Civics Test and English test if you completed the full Civics Test, and you answered 6 questions correctly, and the English reading and writing tests. That's a huge sign that you are moving forward. They wouldn't give you the whole test if they had a big problem with your citizenship application. They asked you to sign a document. At the end of the interview, the immigration officer may ask you to sign a form. This is often part of the final approval process. They talked about your oath ceremony. If the immigration officer mentioned the words oath ceremony or naturalization ceremony, even in a general way, it's a very good sign that the interviewing officer expects you to pass. For those who have experienced the naturalization interview and are waiting for the results, please drop a comment below and share what a sign you saw. It helps other applicants who are in the same situation, and we can all support each other. And if you're finding this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe so we can keep building this community together. Section 3. What to do next. Emphasize urgency and action. So you've left the naturalization interview and you're waiting. What should you do? First, be patient. This is the hardest part, but it's so important. Don't call USCIS every day. They will contact you. Second, check your online account. If you have a USCIS online account, you can log in and check the status of your case. Sometimes the update will appear there before you get a letter in the mail. Look for a status that says Decision, Case Approved, or Oath Ceremony Scheduled. Third, wait for the official mail. If you were not given an immediate decision, the answer will come in the mail. This can take anywhere from a few days to a few weeks. The official letter will inform you if you are approved and what the next step is. Fourth, start thinking about your oath ceremony. This is the final step. It's a wonderful day when you officially become a U.S. citizen. Start planning who you will bring with you and how you will celebrate this huge achievement. Why do some people avoid driving before their oath ceremony? You're still a permanent resident until you take the oath. That means you need your green card as proof of status if anything happens while driving. However, at the oath ceremony, you must return your green card. After that, your naturalization certificate is your only proof until you update your license or get a passport. If you drive and lose it, it's expensive and takes months to replace. So many people just avoid driving during this time to stay safe and avoid trouble. Even a minor legal issue, like a traffic ticket or accident, close to your oath ceremony, could delay or complicate things. Many immigrant applicants avoid complications before citizenship is finalized. My friends, the goal is not just to pass the naturalization interview and tests. It's to build a new life, a new home, and you are already doing that. Whether you get a yes today or you have to wait a little longer, Just know that your journey is special and your hard work will pay off. Keep believing in yourself and keep moving forward. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, comment, share, and subscribe for more helpful tips on your citizenship journey. Thank you so much for watching.